Hood.
That is DuPont.
You know they make good filters.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Why, yes.
All right.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
Not a sponsor?
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I knew that. Hey, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
I mean,
30 seconds max.
Yeah, if you've seen our other video about the Cup Series crashes.
We're in the same clothes, if you know what I mean. You can probably tell.
You're not supposed to point it out.
We're not wearing the same clothes.
We should have switched shirts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're different. Different day.
different day.
Yep.
It's Monday or Tuesday. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Why are you skinnier than me? It's not nice. Or actually, it's just all in the shoulders and the
Yeah,
biceps.
it's muscles. Is it?
So I have a lot of more muscles, is all I'm saying. Anyway. This is the top 5 Xfinity Series crashes of 2022. And guess what?
What?
We'll probably miss a couple.
Yeah, probably a couple good ones we'll miss. But you know what?
It's okay.
It's okay.
This is our opinion.
This is our opinion.
You have your own opinion.
Opinion. You have your own thoughts sometimes. Hey, if you have another suggestion, just leave a comment.
Yeah. Also, there's a comment out there sometimes.
There is, I think
Yeah.
so. And you know what I'm saying?
I see it sometimes.
Hey, also, just a reminder, getting close to that 100 subscriber mark.
It's true. Hey, it's happening.
Yep. Once we get there, got a chance to win.
164 scale. You're choosing.
You're choosing. All right, so subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let's get it.
Here, dog.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Intro.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right. Here we go. Number 5. Number 5. Said them at the same time.
Yeah, I'm so proud of us. Stop looking. I'll tell you.
Which one is that?
Just kidding. No Grayson's.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Noah Gragson, when he caused that big wreck at Road America, that big pilot, that's this number.
Yep.
But what came from that is obviously Noah Gragson decided to finally grow up, and he won 6 more races after that.
It's true.
And obviously earned himself...
He also decided to throw up.
That's true. He decided to throw up at least 6 times after that. But he earned himself a cup ride, and but luckily nobody was hurt in this wreck. It was a big wreck, big hard hits. But yeah, it was a pretty good wreck.
It was.
I was on my way to Missouri that time.
Huh?
I was on my way to Missouri when that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was watching it in my app. Not while I was driving.
No.
Not necessarily.
We don't do that. Let's move on.
Oh, okay.
All right, number 4.
I don't condone driving and watching the app. I really wasn't doing it. I was just listening to it. But go ahead.
Okay, anyway, number 4. Number 4 is also Noah Gragson.
Yeah.
Called, yes.
But
At
it's when-
Daytona.
Yep. Yeah, you're
The big wreck. He got hit really hard.
Woo! That was a spin. That's what that was. Yeah. So if you remember that
Hard
wreck,
hit.
it was a hard hit.
I thought he was going to flip.
Yeah, I thought he was too. All 4 tires came off the ground, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then he went ahead and raced the next day at the Cup Series.
Because he's a man.
He's a man.
He's a mullet man.
He's a mullet
With a mustache sometimes.
Mullet man who throws up, man.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I throw up too because I have anxiety. That's why I wear this. This isn't 2 watches. This is a relief
I
band.
always wondered if people would curious about that.
Well, everybody always talk. Why do you wear 2 watches? No, I have anxiety, and it has a nerve here that it sends an electric shock through my nerve, telling me that hey, I'm not nauseous.
Yeah. Not
Keeps me
a
from
sponsor.
throwing up. Not sponsored, but hey, you struggle with that. Reliefband.com.
There you go.
Not sponsored.
Not
All right.
sponsored. Okay.
Number 3, 4, 3.
Number 4. We didn't even talk about it hardly.
I don't know.
We didn't already talk about it.
Well, it's okay.
That's okay. Anyway, it was a hard hit. It was good. There you go.
Try to hold back from laughing.
Literally like
Number 3, 4, 3.
all 4 times. It was a relief fan.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what much to say about that.
We'll figure it out.
Number 3.
Number 3.
What was number 3? Oh, yeah. I remember. Number 3, Ryan Reed's wreck at New Hampshire. There's a big pileup there. If you remember, I think it was Alex Bowman. If I remember correctly, he was racing in that series at that time. That race. Not that series.
Both of our
pizzas down. That was a joke from the last video. Okay.
If you're a faithful watcher, viewer, whatever.
I'm a faithful watcher.
You'll know. Anyway,
yeah, Alex Bowman was in that race. I think he got sideways, spun up the wall. People hit him like that. Ryan Reed stopped, and one guy's like, "I don't know what brakes are." Bam! Yeah.
Stop, please.
So that's what happened there. Not really much to say. I know where I was though. I was in Litchfield, Illinois.
Illinois, that is.
50 minutes from my house. My wife's parents were in. Mm-hmm. We were at the pool in Litchfield Hotel because our kids wanted to go swimming with Grandma. And I was there, and I had just gotten in the pool with my phone in my pocket. And I was like, crap! So I got out, make sure it was dry, and it was fine. So I turned on the race because I was like, see what's going on, see if it's working. And as soon as I did that, literally a lap later, that happened. I told Audrey, I said, literally, I turned it on, and a big wreck happens. And that was that.
Maybe you're the opposite, like Audrey. When she leaves bigger happens, when you turn on the NASCAR race, something happens.
That's why I watched every race this year, and that's why there's so many flips.
Yes. Anyway.
Fox has the opposite. Whenever they go to the camera angle, the big wreck goes elsewhere.
Yes, true. True.
Anyway.
All right, number 2.
Dus? All right.
Number 2 is another Burton. Old Jebby B.
Jebby B.
Jebby B. His flip at Pocono.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
It was.
That was, he actually texted me and said, hey, did you see the flip at, I was like, that's at Pocono. Nobody flips at Pocono.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird,
Well, not since the early 2000s when they did a lot.
That's true, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not common.
But yeah, so I was watching it in my living room, and Audrey's in the kitchen.
See?
And well, I remember I watched on lap 2. If you remember, Rajah Caruth. I was watching him. It was his first career Xfinity Series race, if I remember correctly. And on lap 2, he wrecked and he hit the wall. And I remember it was at the end of pit road wall, and I thought, man, if they spin just the right way, somebody's going to hit the end of that wall, and it's going to be bad. So I had that in the back of my head the entire time. Then all of a sudden, old Tyler Reddick, maybe? I think it was the first one sideways. I can't remember. Well, I knew he was involved in that wreck. But anyway, he spins out, and then the whole pack goes, hey, let's aim for the back of that wall. And I'm thinking, oh, no. Yeah, that was my impression. Anyway, me. Anyway, and then old Jebby Burton, he goes like this, and he either had a choice, miss the wall or get hit there. He forgot about his third option, which was going down pit road. But that's besides the point. No, I'm kidding. When you're that fast, you don't know what's going on. But anyway, he decided to miss the wall, and he bam, and bam, and bam, and bam, upside down. He flipped. And I was just like, there's a flip! And Audrey's like, what? And she looked. That was my story.
All right.
But if you remember, it took them a lot less time to get him back right side up than it did old Chrissy B. And
he's saying everything.
I don't know. It's just whenever their last name starts with B. I don't know. But anyway. When they were in Coco 600 when he flipped. So anyway, so that was a flip.
There you go.
And
number one,
quite possibly the wreck of the year.
True.
Was Myatt Snyder at Daytona. And you guys were off traveling again. And I had to text you that one.
Okay, now if we ever want a big wreck to happen, off you leave, you turn it on, we'll leave out of town.
Yeah, here we go. And I watched it. And it's funny because usually when a wreck like that happens, I'm just like, oh no. But I was surprisingly calm. I was like, it happened. Audrey was surprisingly right next to me at that point. And he got airborne. And I just remember, I was just speechless. I was like, okay, and then he hit the fence, and then I thought he was flipping because you could see the engine on fire going like this. I thought it was the car at first, and so I thought, oh man, I hope he's okay. And then he stops or whatever, and you see just how bad that wreck was. I'm like, my goodness gracious. Yeah. And then I recorded the replay and sent it to Caleb. It's true. And then Chaz forgot about it until July, and she saw it again, and she's like, oh, I didn't remember seeing this. And I said, yeah, you did.
It's true. I remember that. Yeah. That was a big wreck, though.
Anyway, yeah, that was
when I saw the replay, I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, that's bad.
It was wreck of the year. So Bubba Wallace, he got fender damage, and he wasn't even in the race. If you remember, that's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Because the fender of Mike Snyder's car went in the fence, through the fence, and in Michael Jordan's RV, where Bubba Walsh was saying.
Yeah.
So in the fender, I believe. So that's how bad that wreck was.
Yeah.
And the engine sold separately is what that car said. All right. Anyway, so
That was top 5 Xfinity wrecks of 2022.
Don't ask us to do trucks because I don't remember. I just know Jessica Friesen flipped.
Then you show it.
Yep. That's about it. Oh, you know what we forgot? It's Cody Ware's wreck in the Cup Series.
That's true, but that's okay.
That was the hardest hit since they've been recording the mileage of how fast they go to how stop they go. I said stop, they go. That's okay. Hey, we'll see you next time. This week.
Comment, subscribe.
Next week.
We really need to get that pizza.
That happened as soon as I smiled. I was like, ding.
We really need to get that pizza, though.
All right. I'll see you.
Okay, yep, see you later.
As Steve Park
Let's say...
Cha-cha.
Okay.